Hi everybody, this is Brian back with a H-bar update for you. Got a couple really great news articles for you. Some stuff that really happened this morning in the crypto market kind of put a thump over the head there of Bitcoin price and pretty much put a shockwave through the market here for the time being. But right now, as I make this video, we are down 6.21% at 0.05802786 cents. All right, so this is H-bar on the 4-hour. Let me get to these couple articles and we'll get back to that chart and see if we can find out what's going on here. But first thing this morning, U.S. regulator goes after Binance in newest crypto clash. And what this is over is, the VPN thing. If you don't know what a VPN is, it's a virtual private network. You can hide your where you're at in the world, So basically what was going on was people that wanted to leverage trade in the United States. Legally, you cannot do that on Binance, but they would use VPNs and hide their identity and where they're from. I live in the United States. I could put my VPN to say I lived in Greenland. And over there, which I'm not 100% positive, but let's say, for instance, that over there it was legal for you to use Binance to leverage trade, so that's what's going on here. They're saying, I'll read a little bit of it here, but it says here, the suit filed in federal court in Chicago states that since July 2019, Binance has solicited and accepted orders and operated a facility for trading products such as futures and options that derive their value from cryptos. Binance is the world's largest crypto exchange. Binance has said it doesn't sell to customers in the U.S. The defendant's own emails and chats reflect that Binance's compliance efforts have been a sham, and Binance deliberately chose over and over to place profits over the following law. Gretchen Lowe, CFTC's Enforcement Division Principal Deputy Director and Chief Counsel, said in a statement. Boy, that's a mouthful. Samuel Lim, Binance's Chief Compliance Officer, is also named in the suit for willful and substantial assistance in these activities. Shortly after the lawsuit became public, Binance's CEO tweeted the number 4 over from his account, which refers to an earlier goal for 2023 he has pinned to the top of his profile: ignore FUD, fake news, attacks, etc. A spokeswoman for Binance said the lawsuit was unexpected and disappointing, stating that Binance has worked collaboratively with the CFTC for more than 2 years. She said it has made significant investments to ensure we do not have U.S. users active on our platform, raising its compliance team to 750 people from 100, and spending $80 million to bolster its compliance programs. Cryptocurrencies Bitcoin and Ethereum are down more than 2% as of 1 p.m. Eastern compared to the previous 24-hour period. The global market cap for crypto fell 2.3% over that period. Yeah, because Binance is the big number one crypto exchange in the world, So that's a hard one there. How about this article? This guy, fallen crypto king who owes millions to investors, was kidnapped and tortured. He was just a kid. Look at him on his private jet, iPhone. Down here it says Aiden Platursky led a lavish lifestyle and owned McLaren sports cars and a Lambo. And he even rented a waterfront home for $45,000 a month. He had promised his investors returns of 7%, but it all came crashing down and he ended up filing for bankruptcy. It's believed Platursky, who was 23 when his company went under, was abducted by disgruntled creditors. Testimony from his father, Dragon, reveals one person that Platursky was allowed to contact was a man called Sandeep Gupta, his landlord. Gupta recalled receiving multiple calls late at night from Platursky in which he said Gupta told him that this would be impossible to arrange, and while he was determined not to pay any money, he wanted to engineer the situation so he didn't come to harm. On a different phone, he began to dial 911. Over the following days, the landlord worked with officers in an attempt to set up a sting meeting and ensure that Platursky could be brought to safety. He was later released on the understanding that he would get the cash to his kidnappers as soon as possible, and was warned that interacting with law enforcement would make his situation much, much worse. Gupta said in his testimony that Platursky's actions had put him and his family in danger, with random people visiting the property that the fallen entrepreneur was renting. Efforts are now underway to recover as much money as possible for Platursky's victims. While he has claimed that the money was lost in a series of bad trades and margin calls, he's been accused of blowing millions on his lavish lifestyle. It's estimated that he only invested, 1.6% of the funds he was given, the court filing says. He allegedly attempted to defend himself by saying he was a 20-something-year-old kid. Boy, them 20-something-year-old kids, they, geez. Boy, looks like he's in a little bit of trouble there. This just came out today, March 27th, just this morning, so isn't that something? Didn't hear about that, but here's your top 100 for the day. You can see everything's taking a pretty good beating today. You know, XRP and GMX are the only two greens on there. Your Crypto Fear and Greed Index, the market cap down 2.66%. Volume's up almost 30%, so maybe some more people buying the dip there. I know personally I jumped in and bought a little bit more Bitcoin when it fell to about 26.8 or something. But Bitcoin dominance is up 0.04%, and the market sentiment is at 64, the same as yesterday in greed. Here's your biggest gainers, biggest losers. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you here every day. We've got a great group of people in here. Going to do that 100 ADA giveaway here in a few days. And all you have to do to enter is hit the subscribe button. So here's your biggest losers and biggest gainers. Your trending coins on the left. Arbitrum's back there at the top, trending. Boy, I know the other day that thing was down 90%. Everybody was wondering. It was an airdrop they did that everybody ran to sell it, and as soon as they got it, you know, that's what normally happens with airdrops. People want to hurry up and be the first one to sell before anybody else, and the price just tanks. You know, Flare Network had a nice bounce the other day. They were up on this biggest gainers list. But here's your most visited cryptos and your recently added. You know. This here, I think this is what causes us a lot of problems in the crypto industry. You know, 10 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 8 brand new cryptocurrencies. You know, and I'm not bashing anybody, and I'm not picking anything out in particular, but probably none of these have any value. You know, Binance, Pawzone, Baby Floki Inu, Golden Inu. You know, just a little tip, not financial advice because I'm not qualified to do that stuff. But when you're looking into investing in a cryptocurrency, look the name up on CoinMarketCap or wherever, CoinGecko, and look at the circulating supply. Because, you know, this 1/10,000th of a penny, you know, you could probably buy 10 million of these for $10 or something, but there's probably 100 trillion coins. So the possibility of this ever getting to even a penny or astronomical, never going to happen. So just a little tip, you know, you always want to look at your circulating supply, see how many coins are out there, you know, just like Bitcoin, 21 million coins, XRP, 100 million, you know, you need to know how many circulating supply are out there, so you know if you're making a good purchase, a good, you know, investment, I guess I want to say it. So just a little tip. I'm not that I know everything, but I do know a little bit about crypto. So let's get a look at this chart, guys. You can see we were forming this wedge, and this morning that knocked us right out of it, right there. Let me zoom in a little bit so we can see a little bit better here, okay? Okay, right when that news broke about Binance, we were up here. That knocked us down through. Now we're attempting to come up and get back in that wedge, and I've seen this numerous times before where you'll see a fake out, you know, this thing will come down, it'll fall through, and people will go and hurry up and sell, and then the thing will shoot back through and bust out the other side. I've seen it happen numerous times, and if you go and look at some falling wedges or in the past, or go chart a couple, you'll see what I mean. They also do it the other way too. They'll fake out up, and you always want to wait for a retest. If it's a breakdown and the thing comes back and retests and then continues down, then it's probably not going back up in there. Or if it breaks out and it comes back and doesn't retest that former resistance as support, then it's probably going to fall back in. So just a little thing, keep an eye on. But this is on the 4-hour chart. Let's put a Fibonacci on this thing. First of all, let's put this on the daily and get a look at this on a bigger view here. Okay, wanted to show you guys this here. We have this spec here, which was former resistance in a lot of these areas. Actually, if I put it on a weekly, you'll see it's weekly support. I might as well do that since I'm talking about it. So you can see here, okay, that support line was support here, was resistance back here, resistance, and now we flipped that resistance into support. So everything isn't lost just because we're down 6% today. And I don't mean to sound just like a bull all the time, but you got to look at the bigger picture too. They always say when in doubt, zoom out. So yeah, sometimes you got to do that. Everything doesn't happen this fast in crypto. Sometimes you got to play around and in a zone there for a while before things make their mind up where they're going. Now on the 4-hour RSI, we're just about bottoming out down there. And me personally, Bitcoin's doing the same thing with the RSIs. I'm just waiting for that pop out of Bitcoin. If we could just get some good news for a couple of days. And if you wonder why I'm talking about Bitcoin, is if you're not real familiar with crypto, all these altcoins, HBAR is an altcoin. It's a cryptocurrency, but it's an altcoin compared to Bitcoin. And when Bitcoin takes off, it drags all these other cryptos on the right-hand side here. It drags them up with it, okay? So you want to always see Bitcoin doing well. That's what brings the money in the market. And when Bitcoin's exciting, that gets people excited. And they start getting in here and looking around and, oh, geez, HBAR, what's that? And they start looking in to see, what HBAR is all about, or XRP or Cardano or whatever they're looking at. So always root for Bitcoin. That's why I'm always talking about it, because it leads the market. It holds most of the market cap, and we need it to do well. So we're going to keep an eye on this the rest of the night, guys. This 4-hour. Once this 4-hour RSI resets, I'm hoping we get some price action here up here. As far as a pullback, yeah, you can see, look how valid that trend line was. See that it's come up and bounced off of it a couple times now. That's what I mean. If it retests it now as resistance, we could be in some trouble. So the 1 hour is reset, which looks great. The 1 hour and 4. So I still have some hope for this falling wedge here. As far as a pullback on this 4 hour, I'm going to show you. We are right at the line in the sand here, really. Hold on a second so I can pull this up just a hair. There we go. We're right at that 786. You pretty much the last Fibonacci line. So we need to bounce here. We need. I'd hate to see it come down here, but that could happen too. You never know. You got to look at what the market gives you. Sometimes news like today, a black swan event. That's what, I don't know if that's what most people are going to call it, but a big event that shakes the whole market, that you don't see coming, and has a reaction on price, just like today, this big red candle here. Would that have been there if Binance wouldn't have got sued today? I doubt it. So we'll keep an eye on this thing and see if we can get a bounce tonight, and I will get back to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you here every day with us. Like I said, I cover 10 to 15 different cryptocurrencies, and not everybody holds just one crypto, so we go over a few of them. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a fantastic night.